28 years later changed the entire franchise. With Bone Temple finally here, there's a lot you need to remember and even more details you probably missed. In this video, we're breaking down everything from the beginning all the way to the present before you watch Bone Temple. So sit back, stick with me, and grab some snacks. And if you like these type of breakdowns, go ahead and hit that like button for your boy. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because you do not want to miss what's coming next. And with all that being said, let's get straight into it. At its core, the 28 series has always asked one terrifying question. What if humanity's greatest flaw wasn't greed or fear, but rage itself? That idea goes way back to the beginning. The outbreak starts with scientists attempting to cure rage, experimenting on chimpanzees, isolating rage rather than eliminating it. And the result is catastrophic. The rage virus acts fast, violent, and uncontrollable. When activists free the infected animals, believing they're doing the right thing, they unknowingly doom Britain. One bite is all it takes. Within days, society collapses. Within 15 days, the country is quarantined. Civilization was once all calm and peaceful, but now they all fucking snapped. And 28 days later, Jim wakes up alone in a dead London, discovering that the real horror isn't the infected, but how quickly humans abandon morality when survival is on the line. Soldiers promised safety but planned exploitation, and survivors thought that was bull, so they started killing them without hesitation. Jim himself became more animalistic by the end, showing that rage doesn't need a virus, it just needs permission. 28 weeks later doubles down on that idea. Even after the infected begin starving, even after NATO tries to reclaim Britain, humanity still fails. One lie, one secret, one asymptomatic carrier, and the entire safe zone collapses. The whole city of London gets bombed, hope dies again, and the message is very clear. Rebuilding society doesn't matter if everyone's stupid. That brings us to 28 years later, which shifts the focus entirely. Instead of following adults trying to fix the world, it follows a child forced to grow up inside its ruins. Spike is born into a system that pretends it's stable, but it's built on denial. The island community survives by isolation, rules, and silence, especially silence about death. Spike's first hunt isn't about killing the infected, it's about killing innocents. To them, lying is key here, because no one will tell Spike the truth about his mother. His father taught him how to shoot, how to survive, how to lie, and that's fucked up. Isla is dying, and every dolt around him knows it. They just decide it's easier not to say anything. On the mainland, Spike learns that the infected have evolved. They're no longer mindless. They crawl, they scavenge, they form packs, and they even follow alphas. And that mirrors the humans perfectly. The longer the world stays broken, the more everyone adapts to violence as normal. The Bone Temple itself is the clearest symbol of what this story is really about. Dr. Kelson doesn't believe curing the virus matters anymore. He believes memory does. His momentum built from human remains isn't madness, it's grief turned into architecture. In a world where bodies are burnt, forgotten, or torn apart, he refuses to let death be meaningless. Isla's death is the emotional core of the film. She already knows she's dying, but what hurts isn't the cancer, it's that no one had the courage to help her son understand it. He's traumatized by dishonesty, and that's why placing her skull on top of the Bone Temple matters. It's the first honest thing anyone lets him do. When Spike leaves the baby at the gates and walks away, it isn't abandonment, it's rejection. He's rejecting the lies, the false safety, the idea that staying put equals survival. And that decision leads directly into the film's final twist. Jimmy's return isn't just a cliffhanger, it's a warning. He represents what happens when the rage virus mixes in with belief. He also survived the outbreak not by just hiding from it, but embracing it. His cult doesn't copy his name and his appearance, it erases individuality. Exactly what the rage virus does on a biological level. And that's the real horror of the Bone Temple. Rage doesn't end, it evolves. When the virus fades, humans carry it forward themselves. And Jimmy isn't affected by this, which makes him more dangerous. As Spike joins this group, the cycle completes, and Jim learned that humans were the real monsters. Spike is about to learn the same lesson, and this time no one's coming to save him. And if the ending proves anything, it's that in this world, survival doesn't mean you're cured. It just means you've learned how to live with rage.